Kia ora whānau. How we going? Hey, this is going to be part 2, but I thought I was going to keep speaking about myself, but I've just been pulled in a different direction. And so I'm going to speak where I'm currently at now, within myself, and how I've got to where I've got to. I've only had some light bulb moments for myself in the past probably couple of months, and it's a work in progress. Like I've said in previous videos, my intention every day I wake up, I want to elevate myself. I want to be, I don't know if you could say, a light in the darkness. I believe we are spiritual beings, and we're here to elevate the earth to a higher consciousness, bringing us into Christ consciousness. And that's where I'm at the moment. It is treating people how you want them to treat you, is being more aware of what's going on inside me. It is connecting to my higher purpose. It is, it's the whole game has changed for me, taking on this new way of thinking. And it, like I said previous to, I've been searching for the truth. I'm just hungry for the truth of life, and I've been through some doors, man, that has just blown my mind. I've been through some doors that have just shut in my face, and I've worked out as time has gone on that every step you take on earth is with purpose, and that is the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever you've gone through in life to this moment, you have meant to have gone through. And I know that may be hard for a lot of people to hear, because some people have been through real bad things, but there's lessons in everything that we go through, and the stuff that we go through is for our purpose. The universe slowly wakes us up as we're wanting to know the truth, and I'm definitely a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. I don't believe in mistakes. I believe in lessons. So, and for a lot of people, this just will not resonate with you because you're not at that part of your journey yet, You may be still stuck with your ego. And when I discovered what the ego was and what drives the ego has to have an outcome. The ego has to know everything. The ego wants to look good. The ego cares about what people think. It is just, if you're unaware of the ego, then you're probably living a life where you're just like, far out. Why do I always do this stupid shit? It's because you need to become aware that you are actually the observer of your life. Most people get stuck in the doer. I'm the doer. I need to do this. I need to do that. And through being the doer, it brings anxiety. It brings fear. It brings all that crap that just weighs you down. It brings all that shit that just weighs you down. And I have found surrendering to the universe, knowing that everything happens for a reason, every trial and tribulation you go through is working out for your highest good. It is course correcting you. It is putting you back on what I'd like to say, a soul contract. You are here for a purpose, and everybody has a different purpose. Everybody, it can, whatever it is, your intuition will lead you. And like I said, you're going to learn things along the way, and things are going to hurt, and you're going to be like, hey, fuck, man, I'm not doing that shit. Because I have been down that road myself. How do I use the word? Spiritual awakening is, noticing the difference between the observer and the doer. And so I learnt that what drives the ego, because you can't skip stages. Like the universe won't let you skip stages. You have to learn everything one step at a time, And I don't believe there's anyone special in this world. I believe we are all created equal. We all just have to realize it, I'm not special. I am definitely not special. I definitely still have my flaws. I'm a work in progress, working on myself. But, well, there's no but. It's working on myself daily to be a better person, to be non-judgmental of other people, staying in my lane. You don't need to have an opinion on somebody else's life. It has nothing to do with you. Don't even have an opinion. This saying that, I have a right to my opinion. Well, unless it's to do with you, and I mean you internally. I don't mean out here in the material world. I'm not religious. I believe that Jesus was a way of living, real person, was here. But his way of living and the way that it's been taught has been messed up. It's not he is coming back to save us all. It is Christ consciousness. It is being aware, and it's being able to carry yourself like he did, non-judgmental, love, because love is inclusive of everybody. It doesn't matter where you are from, what color your skin, what tattoos you have. It doesn't matter what you look like. We are all one. We are all one here on this rock to come and elevate ourselves to a higher consciousness, which is Christ consciousness, Now, I'm still learning all this stuff as I'm hungry for the truth. I'm just hungry for the truth. And yeah, this is the stuff that I'm finding along the way. And like, sometimes I can do these posts and then I watch them back later and just think, hey, how did I even come up with all that? Like, what? We're being led by our higher selves. There is a magical thing that if you tap into it, spirituality, I found spirituality was the missing piece to me. It was the missing piece. And working on that, because it's all internal. It's not external. Everything that I'm doing is working internal. I'm not trying to change things out here in the world. Yeah, that saying, be in the world but not of the world. It is so true. You don't participate in all the negative shit that's going on in this world, But you still live by the law of the world, No drugs. There's a reason for that. Drugs is just negative crap that is just, it's weighing you down. You can't get to your highest consciousness. Even smoking marijuana, right? I used to be a big smoker of marijuana, and only just really fully kicked it recently. And just the mental clarity that comes with that, because I thought when I was smoking the marijuana, it was helping me. Now, I'm not saying it didn't help. It definitely helped me through hard things that I was going through because I didn't know what I know now. And there was a voice inside of me saying, bro, you should really stop smoking this. You're coughing up shit all the time. And because I was searching for the truth and I was looking for more, I had a voice inside of me saying, bro, you can't get to that unless you stop messing this up. And that's what the smoke was doing. It was just messing my mind up. And I was just, yeah, man. And just, I'd just eat and get all the munchies. But you think it's good for you because you're of the world. You're participating in the world because you just think, oh, but it's surrendering to the world and living by the laws of the universe. Now, I don't claim to know everything. I'm only just sharing where I'm at now, and just, it has helped in so many ways. Like, I don't give a shit what I look like. I used to care about being big and puffy and muscly and this and that, and I honestly couldn't care how I look in somebody else's eyes. I do not give a shit. I care what I think, because your healing journey starts inside, and it's loving yourself. You've got to love yourself. You've got to forgive yourself. If we have all done things that we're not proud of, but we all go through that, because you have to go through those things in order to work out that, the lesson is, I don't want to do that again, because I don't want to feel like that again. I don't want to feel like a piece of shit. And that's how I would feel all the time after being on the piss, being on coke and MD and all that crap. I would feel like a piece of shit the next day. Now, that is your higher self telling you, bro, this shit is not for you. What are you doing? Wake up. Yeah. Like, I had a big blowout New Year's, and the voice inside of me was saying, nah, don't. And I was just, I'm just going to go out and have fun. And it took me like 4 days to get over that. I felt like absolute garbage for 4 days, Prior to that, I hadn't been on the snorts, on the piss, or anything for 5 years. And I believe that I had to go, everything happens for a reason. I went through that because prior to that, I was always saying to my brother and sister, I've got a couple of benders left in me. And then not that it was a bender, but it was a big night, and I done things that the old Hamish done. And it was just a kick in the ass again, to just like, bro, that just solidified to me that is definitely not what I want to do. That is so shit, and I felt so heavy, and I just felt yuck. And it took me 4 days to come right. And yeah, so you've got to be open to your current situation where you are. There's lessons. If things keep happening, it's because you're not learning. You're not taking things in, because you've identified yourself to the way that you are as that's it. But that is not it. The way that you are is not it. We are progressing through life. We're learning. We're constantly learning every day. If you're in one spot and it doesn't feel right, that's because your higher self is trying to give you a kick in the ass to say, hey, come on, man, let's get a fucking move on. Stop staying here. Stop staying here and doing the same fucking thing to yourself. You're not learning. You've got to open this up. You've got to turn the external world. You have to tune the external world out. And you've got to turn inwards. Your happiness, and everything comes from within, inside. You're a spiritual being. Everything comes from within you. Not out here. Because when you're looking for people to validate you, you're looking for, if you're driven by the ego, you're going to get nowhere. You've got to turn in. And like I said, this will resonate with some people. Some people might have some light bulb moments, be like, holy shit. And if that's happening, it's because I believe everybody that sees this was meant to see this, because everything happens for a reason. Everything comes into your peripheral as a lesson, as there's some sort of teachings going on, if you're open to it and if you're willing to put in the work, because it does take a lot of work. And some days I can still wake up negative, like, fuck, and I just feel heavy, and it's being It's trying to unattach to the external world on what's going on. Now, that is not detaching. Unattach and detach are totally different things. If to be unattached, you're letting the feelings come through you and go. You're not holding on to no negative beliefs. You're not holding on to nothing negative, because it's not of you, because you are a higher being that is love. Love is inclusive of everybody on this planet. So, yeah. I think I'm just going to leave it there. Yeah. I hope it helps. I know that I said in the post yesterday that I was going to post every day and post where it started and all this, but I listened to the voice inside, and what I thought yesterday and to what's happening now, this is the universe. It's, how do I put it? It's living through me. What I think and what actually happens are two different things. So it's surrendering and letting the universe, let God live through you. Be the observer. Be unattached. Oh, yeah. Unattached. Don't be detached. If you're detached, it means suppressing feelings. You don't want to acknowledge nothing. You just, fuck. I don't care. I don't give a shit. No. If you're being triggered and things are hitting you like, hey, fuck, that's where you need to do the work. You need to visit, you need to stay there. You need to stay there with those thoughts and just work through it. Why is this pissing me off so much? Why is this hurting so much? And you have to walk through that. And it's not nice. It is not nice, because you are discovering the things about yourself that the ego won't like to accept. It just won't. It's because we have attached ourselves to all this bullshit and all this trauma that we had learned as kids through life. And you need to become fluid. Like, let life just be life. You don't have to control life. Life will happen for you. Life is actually happening for you. It's not happening to you. That's where you got to change your perspective on, this is happening for me. I'm here to live my best life. I'm here to learn and grow and to help other people grow as well. That's what it's about. It's about a collective, all coming together as love. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there, whānau. I just feel like I'm blah blah blah, yeah, like this, but yeah, there's a lot of teachings and there's a lot of lessons. You've just got to open this up. You just got to open this up, and you got to turn in the heart. Turn in. Don't look for stuff out in the material world, because it won't fulfill you. You've got to come to your highest consciousness, Christ consciousness. Be like Jesus. Be like that, and the universe will happen for you. It's happening for you regardless. You've just got to be open to it, and you'll get stuck on a repeat until you learn the lesson. We're here to learn. Earth, school of hard knocks, man. We're here to learn, to elevate. We transition, then we go back to source. That's what I believe anyway, whānau. And yeah, if you're seeing this, you are seeing it for a reason. It's up to you if you're willing to take it on, or if you just, the ego is too far ahead and, yeah, fuck this cunt, well, fuck, listen to this cunt, oh, fuck it. At the end of the day, not I don't care about you, like, of course I care about everybody, but if you don't take it on board, I also don't care either, because it's your life. My life is my life, and I actually love my life. I actually really, really love it. And I never used to be like that. Never used to be like that. I used to think life was happening to me. You know? Fuck. Ugh. Why am I not getting this? Why am I not getting that? It's because the ego is attached to the outcomes. Put out into the universe what you want, and that's it. Leave it. Plant the seed and leave it. Yeah. Love, light, and happiness, whānau. Have a meke day. Kia ora.